Scorpio or Scorpio cross-watcher, I went ahead and wrote down damn near, well, a lot. I wrote down a lot for you guys. This is the one at the bottom. I kind of crammed and jammed it all in there. There's a lot in someone's head. I actually picked up on the song by the Cranberries, I believe, the zombie song, like, what's in your head? And then I also got the song from Meg Myers, Head, Head, Heart. She's basically like screaming, right? And there's like, like something's getting to somebody here. I'll put them down. Some of you are like, what? She just have like a, if you don't know the song, you won't know what I'm talking about. So I'm going to put it down in the comments below. You probably know it because I've talked about these songs before, but they're coming to me in this one. Anyways, here we go. So this one's pretty specific. Oh, damn. I'm getting ink all over me. Anyway, maybe someone's getting tattoos or they're inked up. Someone here's inked up, getting tattoos, has tattoos, or something specific about a tattoo, something here. All right. I'm going to have to split this up because there's a lot of different scenarios I'm getting here, okay? Something about being in their head. Someone definitely is in their head right now. Could be you, could be another. If you're in a relationship, your partner's in their head or you're in your head. If someone's considering you, been observing you, been thinking about you as a partner, maybe they know a little bit about your past, maybe they're just assuming a lot about your past. Either way, they could be in their head about it, like letting it get to them a little bit. Maybe someone tends to be a little jealous here, or tends to be like, well, they did that before, what if they do it again? Like, let's say you were a stripper, or let's say you were a nude model, or let's say you used to be an alcoholic, or let's say you used to, I don't give a fuck, you did porn, I don't care what you did. But someone here may be like, whether it's someone coming towards you, someone who wants to, thinking about it, fancying you, you know, someone who is with you, married to you, or even maybe like wants back in, or y'all trying to work something out. Someone here they're having, I don't care what they're verbally saying, someone here on the inside is having a hard time letting something go, getting over something. Maybe not, it's always in their head, but now it is. During this time, it's definitely in someone's head. It's in their head. Zombie, 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 hey, hey, it's in their head. I'm telling you, it's in their head like a zombie. They, seriously, at night is when they really think about it. So someone here is really, really thinking about something that's either happened between you and them, something that you did in your past that has nothing to do with them, or it's maybe something they did. Maybe it's someone's own guilty conscience. Like maybe they know that something they did, whether they got caught for it or not. Maybe someone's beating themselves up with how they used to be in their past. Maybe it's not someone worried or thinking about, it's in their head about what their partner's done or what's happened between them or what may happen again, or do they miss that lifestyle or whatever. Maybe it's someone, their own life, like it's in their head. They're thinking about their past, like, I wish I never would have done that. Let's say someone here cheated. I'm going to throw an example out there, and like, don't think about it if that's not happened to you. Please don't put that in your head. There you go, in the head again. See? That's the message title. It has something to do with being in someone's head. It's hot. It's so freaking hot. Damn it, what was I saying? Okay, let's say someone here cheated or was unfaithful in the past. Someone here, whether you guys just decided to work it out and stay together and keep the marriage together, keep the relationship together, work through it, you know, because love. The person themselves may have a really, really hard time forgiving themselves for this. They could be thinking, like, I could have ruined my whole fucking family for this. My whole family, I could have ruined my whole family. They're considering their children right now, their child. They're considering you right now, everything, how much you love them, how much you've forgiven them and love them unconditionally through all the shit they've done, through their past. You know, they're like really are upset with themselves for the fact that they could have ruined everything with you, vice versa. Now, let's say someone here hasn't got caught for something. It could be on their mind. It could be weighing on them like, damn, if this were to ever come out about what I did against you, against us, like I could ruin everything that we have right now. Like, it's making someone really feel like fucking shit. Okay? Or if someone here is the partner of a person who's done those things, they could be thinking about it like, yeah, I've forgiven it. Yeah, we're moving past it. But inwardly it bothers me. Like, you know, I wonder if you're going to lie to me again. I wonder if you're going to cheat on me again. Or I wonder if you miss doing the things you did in your past before. Are you ever going to do those things again? Do you miss that lifestyle before you met me? Something like that, okay? A little insecurities here. That's okay. We all have them. If anybody says they're not insecure in any way, they're lying. We're all fucking insecure to some degree. Or we all have some trauma. You know what I mean? So, let's say it's someone here who's just interested. You, them, someone here is interested. And they may be like, oh, well, you know, I really like them, but I have a hard time trusting people as it is, and I've been kind of, I know a little bit about you, and I just don't know if I really want to, you know. Oh, hold on, let me give an example here. So let's say some of you were talking to someone, and this person actually started falling in love with you, blah blah blah, like they were falling, okay, but you may have been married before for a long time, or maybe you there was something before, or maybe you had a couple of children with your ex. Either way, maybe you didn't leave your ex, but your ex ended up leaving you because they cheated on you or something, but you wouldn't have left them if it wouldn't have been for your person who cheated on you. That's my cat, by the way. She likes to fuck with the doors, the cabinet doors. So the person that you were talking to, you may have wondered what happened to them, like maybe they ghosted or they went silent, vice versa. I'm hearing Silent Bob, Jason, Silent Bob, whatever. It's because they thought that you would do it. Wait, hold on. Maybe they thought you would go back to your ex. They thought you would go back to your ex, or that you were still in love with your ex because y'all have children together, or because if it wasn't for them cheating on you, you would have married them, or you would have stayed married to them, or you wouldn't have left them. You know what I mean? So it could be someone's insecurities here, feeling a little bit like that's why someone's pulled away, will pull away in the future if it hasn't happened, or is currently doing it now because they're kind of they're in their head. They're letting something get in their head. Whew, it's fucking hot. It's so hot. Oh my god. It is like so damn hot. All in all, someone's definitely in their head, been in their head. That's why there has been no communication. That's why it kind of went away. Someone got in their head. They let another person get in their head. They let their doubt get in their head. They let their past, their trauma get in their head. They let their fear, blah, blah, blah. Someone's in their head, was in their head, currently in their head, or will be in the near future in their head. I definitely sense somebody here who's like, I really can't trust anyone. Deep down, like I do, but like I really don't always, though, you know. There's always a little something. There could also be someone here who's like, especially if they're in a relationship currently, you, them, someone here who may be thinking, do I know everything about your past? Do I? But to me, it's like, I don't want to know fucking everything about your past unless it's going to affect me, my health, my children. I don't really want to know. Or my fucking my present right now. Anybody trying to drama anything you're currently fucking. Other than that, I don't really fucking give a shit. I don't care. And I also don't want to keep reliving my fucking shit all the time. So, I don't know. It could be someone here who kind of lives in the past. But, you know, it's a difference between somebody who lives in the past, dwells in the past constantly, and they stay afraid of it. Or they just want to know some things, you know, because they have a right to know some things before they get involved. You know? Sometimes people will be like, well, the past is in the past. It's like, no, the past is the present and the future. The past can always come back and always is here. I just need to know, are we good? You know, there's a difference between you needing to know about the past and, like, just worrying about it. So there could also be that element. But anyway, yeah, I definitely sit someone here who's like, you know, let's say someone here is wanting to get back with their ex, and maybe they're trying to get their friends, their family, their somebody on board, and like, yeah, I know that happened, and that person may be like, yeah, but do you remember the past? Because they can't get over it. Like, they can't get over something, and it's like, well, you're gonna have to get over it. First of all, you're not the one in the relationship. You know, damn. Like, let's say somebody's still in love with you and they want to come towards you and you guys can work things out. But then there's somebody who may be in another person's ear and be like, yeah, well, just don't forget what they did. And it's like, well, first of all, they weren't a saint also. And second of all, it's really kind of none of your business what happens in our relationship. It's called our relationship for a reason. You know what I mean? Like, wow. It could be someone here who's like, you need to kind of stay out of it. Don't worry about it. I understand if you're doing it from a place of love, but it's almost coming off now as you're just trying to hold it over my head like I'm like some sort of fucking demon or something. Like, so just because I did some fucked up shit in my past don't mean, you know what I mean? It's like, shut up, kind of. Oh, I feel like that's family. That could be family here. Like, there may be a family member who's like, I don't want you to get back with him or get back with her, or I don't want y'all to stay together. I don't trust it now. Or, you know, somebody here. People fuck up, you know? And they don't have to always have that over their head. You either move on or you get back together and you work through it. You know what I mean? They don't have to, if you forgive somebody, this was said to me before, literally. This was actually said to me by another Aries whom I actually hold in really high regard. This Aries was in the war and served our country. So anyway, he was giving me advice before, and he was like, I was dating somebody and I couldn't trust this person because they fucked me over. And honestly, at the time, like, I totally got what he said, but like looking back, I wish I would have just left the person because it wasn't meant to be. But he did have a point. He was like, listen, you're either going to forgive somebody or you're not. So if you're going to forgive somebody, then forgive them. If you say you're going to forgive someone, then forgive them. Like, don't get back with them or stay with them and then constantly hold it over their head. That's kind of fucked up. So either don't get back with them or stay with them and let it go and trust. Either way, you're not wrong. But do one or the other, like pick one. And if you're going to get back together, then you need to also let the other people in your life know that where they need to back up. Because you've made your decision and they need to respect that. You know, so maybe someone's family needs to like respect someone's decision here, or someone's friend needs to respect their friend's decision to make their marriage work, to make their family work, to put their family back together, to put their family together, period. You know what I mean? It could be jealousy. Like, someone here may actually be jealous. Like, someone here may also have a really hard time holding grudges or being really judgmental of people's past. Maybe, you know, there's something in there. There's a reason for that in that person. There's probably not even a bad person themselves. They just have a really hard time forgiving others and forgetting, and which I get that. I do get that. But also it's like, okay, well, no one's stainless on this planet. So what did this person do that they have a hard time forgiving themselves of, or that someone didn't forgive them of? You know, there's something here. It could even be a type of projection. There's something here where that's like a deep-seated type thing right here, where somebody is you know, just not letting some shit go. I feel like it could be worked through if someone's willing, and it maybe even acknowledges it, that they got this little issue. Because it's like, okay, well, there's some definite trust issues here. There's some trust issues. There's some grudges being held. There's some, and it's deep, you know, whether anyone's voicing it at this time, it's in there for somebody in this message, you know. And it's like, let's work on it, or let's don't. Like, let's, you know, if you want to be in a relationship again, you want to give love a chance, give peace a chance, then do it. But if you don't, then don't. If you're not ready, you're not ready. I wouldn't force it because somebody says they love you. Like, okay, love me from over there. I'm not ready. I'm still bitter. And that's okay. Then be bitter for a little bit. Work through it on your own time, you know. But I wouldn't go rushing to get in with somebody. I wouldn't. Not if there's any type of, you know, or I would still work through it in your own time. And that's okay. That's okay. It's okay. It's actually okay to have trust issues. Yeah, as long as you acknowledge it, you know, because people do change. And if, you know, it's not fair for someone to just be like, well, I just don't trust you. I don't trust anyone now, blah, blah, blah. I mean, I get that, though. I totally get that. But there's also therapy and things for that. You know what I mean? Because it's kind of, that's a lot of energy to hold within a person, to just constantly not trust anyone. But also, you may not be a person who, or somebody here may not be a person who just don't trust people. They just may prefer their circle small. There's nothing wrong with that either. So I think every bit of this message could be worked through with what I've been getting also, and I got for Sagittarius, with communication, maybe even therapy, maybe counseling, just open, honest, getting it out of the head, and more speaking it, you know, and not speaking it from a judgy place, not speaking it from like I'm accusatory place, like none of that, not from an insecure place, but just like, this is kind of how I'm feeling, this is kind of where I'm at, well, this is how I'm feeling, this is where I'm at, this is how maybe a mediator could help, you know, or prayer's big, prayer helps, you know, but not everybody believes in prayer. Something here, there's help, I feel it, you know, I do feel this, I feel like this is a new connection, I feel like it could work out, although someone's been through a lot of trauma, someone may even have some like CPTSD here, someone's been through a lot of shit, to like bad trauma, very, very bad trauma. Trauma can make you do a lot of things. It can really make you do a lot of things. And you know, hindsight can be 20/20 if we work through it. And so someone here may have a hard time right now. They may have a lot in their head, and it could just be something that honestly it would benefit them if they would just be open about it and honest about it and let it out. And you could let out what's probably in your head. Everybody could have something in their head right here. Every person involved could have something in their head right now. Involved in this situation for whoever this is going to resonate for. And I truly believe in this. I believe in this family. I believe in this new connection. I believe in it, just like I did in Sagittarius's. I really do, for the most part. Now, there'll be some exceptions here, but for the most part, it feels good to me. It feels like I believe in change. I believe in change. I'm a representative of change. I do believe in it. I believe that we can work through things. I do believe in love. I believe that love can conquer all. I believe, okay? And I believe in this message right now. I believe in the people and the parties involved. I truly do. I think everyone can work through it. I believe we just got to scrub through all this stuff to get to where it's going to shine again, you know? I believe in this message just like I did in Sagittarius. As long as everyone is authentic, everyone is willing to address their own kind of issues, trauma, insecurities, everyone's willing to take their own accountability, not point the fingers, and everyone's willing to be open and not be, what's that called when you're like defensive, not be defensive or aggressive or something, or combative, but more so be, or even like blaming, but just more so like, this is how I feel, or, you know, I think everybody's gonna feel better in the end. I mean, there's a reason I just took that deep breath, like, there could even be a lot of tears. There could be a shit ton of tears after this, if this is able to be accomplished. Because I do feel love. There's a lot of love here. Even between new people, it's like, I know why you feel like that. I know that you think I want my ex back or blah, 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 but I don't. I know we had this life, blah, 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 and I would have never left them if they didn't leave me, but I realized things, like, I'm glad it ended. And I'm also glad I met you. You didn't have to run from me, but I get where you're coming from. I wish you would have just told me that then. It's something like that, okay? All right, guys, thank you for being here with me, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.